Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
Get up.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Detroit.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Liking 18.
They send the tight end in motion. Now Jacobs. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Hold the ready.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready. 70, Timber Wolf.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The quick passing game in the NFL, Mike, is so dependent on yards after the catch. You got to generate space with the scheme, and then it's up to the receiver to do the rest. In this case, nice job defensively, because this guy couldn't even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And the Giants are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The second down throw is incomplete. And Tyrone Tracy was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll run with Tracy. And he's going to get that first down, working it up to the 24-yard line.
Job well done right there. Third and inches. You don't want to chop or step, go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense. And he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the first down.
On first down, Dart. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. A play fake. Now Dart. A throw there on second down. Going to be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throwing, Dart. Open man, left side, he's got it. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
Had ourselves a bit of a one-man wrecking crew out there for a minute, huh, Mike? I mean, dishing out punishment to every defender in his way. I'll tell you, the next guy who comes in one-on-one, he's going to have that run in the back of his mind.
That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back
Let's go now.
goes a long way in doing that.
Cougar 19.
A run here with Gibbs. A big hole. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
Brings up second down.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. More from MetLife Stadium after this. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got second and long, 2nd and 14.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll be 3rd down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. On 4th down, here comes J.K. Scott to punt. And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On play action, it is Dart. No chance at all. He'll go down.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stop the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
That is hot. He finds Walker. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready. Go.
Now Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. Dart going to throw it again. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball sideline. It'll be an incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. To the air once more is Dart. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Giants will extend to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. He'll take it in at the goal line. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Come on.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, Jacobs. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They hand it to Gibbs. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down, they need 3. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Detroit.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Get it!
They'll send the tight end in motion.
Ready.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as we hit 2-minute warning here in this first half.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
18 Cardinal.
He'll step up and run this.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Go!
They'll look to throw. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav. And he's going to have have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Here's Jacobs. And he will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Detroit. His 12th touchdown of the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Lions are on the board. It's 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10.